Guys, you're welcome to wahbilly Concept TV. It's another video today. Today we are not going to cost of material or cost of paint production or cost of any of the building materials today. Today we are trying to educate the audience outside about the building in Nigeria. And I have here today in my shop, to be precise, architect Dayo. So he's going to tell us more about planning a building, or what are the processes involved when planning to build a house in Nigeria. You need to start building in Nigeria. So I have here today, sir, please can you introduce yourself, sir?
Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are in the part of the world. My name is wahbilly. I'm an architect. I'm the MD, CEO of Architect Limited. We are an architectural company and we also do in construction. Our just going from residential to commercial properties, both design and construction, and we have been in existence for 15 years plus now. We work in other parts of the country, Lagos and any other part of the country.
So currently, Architect Dayo is currently on a project at Ibadan. This is where I met him and I told him, sir, I would like you to share more knowledge to my audience outside in the diaspora about what are the processes involved when planning a building. I've seen so many people that are complaining about like site location, the process involved to get their documentation, and this is not my profession, and this is why I'm bringing him here today to tell us more about what are the processes involved when building in Nigeria. So we like to start it one after the other. Number one process in building is purchasing of land. So sir, can you tell us what are the processes as a client or someone who want to build a house you need to know before purchasing a land in Nigeria?
Okay. Like I said, the first step is the purchasing of land.
Yes.
Now, I would like to go in details on each steps.
Okay.
Now, from experience, I see that most clients they just go all out and purchase a land they feel is okay, without trying to find out what the nature of the soil of that land, the types of foundation that can go into that land. So at the end of the day, we have some clients that they purchase a land, and after we get there, that want to start our design or maybe a site inspection, we now notice that for what they want to do, it will take a special kind of foundation. This will automatically increase the cost of their construction. So we always advise our clients to bring a professional in when you want to purchase your land, so they're going to advise you on the do's and don'ts of that purchase you want to make. So after that site purchase, assuming the client has purchased his land, the next step is the survey. Then we bring a surveyor to come and give him the boundaries of his land. Then we now move to the design, which we have to propose a design based on what the client wants. After we propose that and the client is okay, we will now start the major design. Alongside the design, you have to make sure that the design conforms with the planning authority. Say for Lagos State, while we are trying to satisfy the client, we also have to satisfy Lagos State setbacks and all that. So assuming the drawings are all done, then we now move to the approval level.
Okay, sir. Before we go to the process involving in the process of getting a building approval, let's discuss like what are the challenges people in the diaspora want to build a house, and they don't have someone to rely on. Like I have 2-3 clients we have not even exposed their family to, or to the owner to that. Even I'm not trusting their relatives that are managing their properties. But I know you have experienced like 2 or 3 occasions where maybe family issues of buying land have come up, that the problem have caused some damages. Can you tell us some of your experience about that?
Well, for this year alone, I have received 7 complaints from different clients, maybe that I know to some people. I think the major problems those in the diaspora are facing are from their family members that they trust to help them execute a project without then later on they end up disappointing the family family member, or they send money to their family member in Nigeria here, and what they spend is nothing compared to the state of the work. So I think family member is one of the issues that people in diaspora face. Number two is maybe getting competent architects, engineers, or contractors that can help them handle their project. Because even if some clients pay well, if you employ a quack or someone that is not experienced, it can still mess up that project. So for me, I believe these are the two. Then the third one, maybe let's say getting someone that is trustworthy, because you can
That
get
one,
a professional
that is very
and the professional is
important.
not trustworthy.
Exactly.
It's not talking to them
Like
and
the
it's not
trustworthy is one of the major problem we are
issue.
facing.
Yeah.
Like 3 days ago, I was at Adiyan in Ogun State.
Okay, yeah.
I went to supply 7 doors, but on getting to the site, the engineer on site told the client that he has just offloaded smooth sand,
Okay.
and seven
Okay.
are like 20 bags of cement.
Yeah.
But on the site, he was asking me that can a sharp sand be used for the project. I said the best sand for handling door is
Yeah.
a smooth sand.
That was the process sound.
That's the plaster sand.
Yeah. Yeah.
But on getting home later, the client now called me that how many plaster sand did I see on? I said I didn't see any plaster sand on ground. She was not telling me that the engineer just told her that he offloaded it one like 10 tons of. So these are some of the problems. So engineers who are causing
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
issue. So
Because,
what are the solutions to this problem?
well, the solution is at least number one, you need someone that is trustworthy. You need someone that is trustworthy. Then maybe you have a kind of let's say maybe a consultant or maybe a family member you can trust that can go there and verify things for you. But if you have someone that is trustworthy, I don't see any reason why you
Okay.
cannot
Okay.
go ahead with the question.
Like now, sir, sorry, sir, I don't know that if this question is like if you are working for a client
Yeah,
on site,
yeah.
is it possible for the client to introduce like his family to work with you so that he can be your own truthfulness can be shown
Yeah,
to any other person? Because like now, if you are managing a project
yeah,
in Nigeria here, and you are telling the client that you are spending 5 million on the project,
yeah,
but to him he may be asking other of his friends that okay, why will I be spending 5 million? Some will tell you that in their own project they spend 2 million, 3 million. No, without any of their family in that process, they won't trust you, sir. So but is it possible for you to work with any of your clients
okay. Let me.
family relations or?
Okay. I will give you my answers in two aspects. The first aspect is I think there's something, sorry to say, common among those in diaspora. They tend to compare projects together. Maybe like they have a friend building in Abeokuta and another one is building in Ibadan. So the one in Ibadan can ask the one in Abeokuta that how much do you spend on your foundation? That one say I spend 3 million. So when the engineer or architect now quotes for you maybe 5 million, you will now be angry that oh this architect is cheating me or the but forgetting that the soil condition in Abeokuta might be
That is
different
a key point.
from the soil condition in Ibadan.
Ibadan.
Take for instance the Ibadan project we did. At the end of the day, when we got there, we noticed that it's a bungalow, but we noticed that when rain falls, all the water in that area will accumulate on that same plot. We had to like redesign the foundation a bit as if it's going to carry a
A
decking.
decking.
Meanwhile, it's not carrying a decking. And
Yeah.
because we have to make the foundation high so that water does not flow from outside inside. I think we spent extra 2 million on the foundation work because most of the money went into the filling of the foundation because of the
Okay.
height. So that's one part. Number two part is that we don't have any issue about you bringing in your family members to work with us, but we always advise let it be a kind of supervisory role. That's what they will play. So
Okay.
you
Okay.
can send the family member to come and check. Okay, my architect or my engineer said they've done the foundation. Is it true? But besides that, we always send our clients pictures and video of every stage of work. So apart from you sending your family members to come,
Okay, sir.
we also send you detailed pictures and videos.
Pictures.
So
Okay.
even you abroad, you are abreast of what is
What
happening.
on ground?
So we have that transparency that
Okay.
is not an issue for us. So
Okay, sir.
you can work with family
Okay.
member.
So another thing is that we want to discuss about the process involved in getting a planning approval, a building planning approval. So let's discuss in details. What are the processes involved to get a building? What is it? Should we make emphasis of Lagos State, or is it a general process for all the southern part of Nigeria?
We can make assumption on Lagos State, but other southwestern parts is
Yeah.
not too different. Just
Okay.
minor different, because I think for Lagos State process is a bit more
It's more complex.
detailed.
Details. Okay.
Not really complex, detailed than other parts of the southwest. So let's use Lagos as an example.
Okay, sir. Okay, audience, we are planning a project in Lagos State, a building project in Lagos State. So, Architect Dayo is going to give us the processes involved to get a building approval without any government disturbance when building in Lagos State, Nigeria.
Yeah.
So, sir, what are the processes involved, sir?
Okay, now I think the process starts from back to that survey.
Okay,
Your survey is the first thing. Then we now make our designs on it. After the designs is okay, we now proceed to the working drawings.
okay.
Those working drawings is what we are going to submit to Lagos State.
Sorry, sir. In the working drawings, is that where the structural, the
Yes, I
reinforcement,
will going to
the
explain that. Yes.
okay,
For a bungalow, you only need architectural drawings, mechanical drawings, and electrical drawings.
okay,
But for houses that are duplex, that has decking, you will need the architectural drawings, the structural drawings, the mechanical drawings, the electrical drawings. So those are drawings you will need. Those are the drawings you are going to submit for approval alongside other
other
documents
document like the
that
survey,
the owner, yes, the survey,
the
that the
payment
owner will,
receipt.
yes, because the owner is going to give us the title document. We
Okay,
ask, is it a C of O land? Is it seashore? We need all those title documents.
okay,
We need at a point we are going to need these are our tax, because at the point of that approval, Lagos State is verify if that person is a taxpayer and if they are paid up to date. But once we get all those title documents, either C of O and all those the drawings, we move to the approval. Then they come, Lagos State will come to the site to like do a kind of site visit, a report, and there's another report, environmental report, that has
okay,
been newly introduced now due to collapse of buildings. So after they make that report, they will now work an assessment for the client.
okay,
So the client will know how much is to pay to Lagos State. So that one, the client can decide to raise that draft, him or herself, and pay. What we ask for is the receipt. Once we get the receipt, we will now tell you these are our own fees to run your approval. If everything is okay, by max 2 months, the approval will be out.
okay. Although we can, the cost of getting a building project approval can be determined, but these are the major process for you to get your building approval in Lagos State. And like now, for those who live in the diaspora that are building in Nigeria, yeah, well, and you talk about there have to be a tax,
Tax,
tax.
yes, yes.
How will they what tax clearance will they submit?
Sometimes they may say okay, their own tax card there.
Yes.
They may send like a kind of copy to us
Okay.
that we will use. But most of the time, most of the people in diaspora, they might have made one payment to Lagos or the other. So they would have had this kind of payer ID.
Okay.
So in that payer ID that they generate from inland revenue, that's what we use to pay their this thing. Like for a client that I did work with over a year ago, we generated a payer ID for them. So we first paid
Okay,
in some money in, but when we got that approval stage, they said that money was not enough. So they told us to pay more, and we paid. So for those that can't send in their tax cards from abroad, we can always generate a payer ID for them here, but it might involve some extra little cost to
Okay.
generate it.
So these are the process involved in building a house in Nigeria.